Hello, my name is Margaret Tobin Brown. Most of you know me as the unsinkable Molly Brown. Okay, well, in reality, my name is Lisa Marks, and it has been my privilege to play Molly and tell her true life story the last couple of years. And what a remarkable story it is. Far from the fictitious Hollywood depiction of an uneducated hillbilly saloon girl, Margaret Tobin Brown led a remarkable life. She was born and raised the daughter of Irish immigrants in Hannibal, Missouri, living in a 3-room cottage with her 5 brothers and sisters until the age of 18. After leaving Missouri for the promise of gold and silver in Colorado, she married J.J. Brown, and 7 years after their marriage, the couple became instant millionaires when J.J. engineered and supervised the opening of the Little Johnny Mine, striking the largest deposit of gold in Colorado history. This newfound wealth provided Margaret with the opportunity to champion causes she would fight for all of her life: juvenile justice in the adoption and enforcement of child labor laws, workers' rights, particularly in the mining industry, 8-hour workdays, minimum wages, and workers' safety through the National Trade Union League, and joining her friends Alice Paul and Alva Vanderbilt Belmont, Margaret worked tirelessly toward passage of the 19th Amendment giving women the right to vote. Because of her efforts in France during World War I, the French bestowed upon Margaret their highest civilian medal, the Legion of Honor Award. Oh, and incidentally, she was also the heroine of the Titanic tragedy. But those stories only scratch the surface of her real rags-to-riches story. We are grateful to have the opportunity to tell Margaret's stories at the Molly Brown Birthplace and Museum located in the Tobin family's cottage on Dinkler's Alley in Hannibal. In the mid to late 1960s, volunteers in Hannibal rallied to save Molly's birthplace, totally restoring the cottage and forming the first museum here. Over the years, dozens of volunteers have contributed to continued restoration of the home and operation of the museum. We are pleased to announce that the Missouri Humanities Council, in conjunction with the National Endowment for the Humanities, has given us the green light to apply for a substantial grant to help the Molly Brown Birthplace and Museum. However, for the grant to be approved, we must show community support through cash donations that are applied as matching funds to the grant. Our goal is to raise $1,000 over the next 3 days. Now, if any of you have $1,000 that you want to contribute, that's fine, but it's actually more important that we get 50 donors to donate $20 each. That shows true community support. Now, remember, we only have 3 days to raise this $1,000 so that those funds can be applied toward receiving the grant. We know many of you watching this already donate to the Hannibal History Museum in various ways. You volunteered your time, you come to our shindigs and our trivia nights, and we are so grateful for your support. But if you haven't yet had the chance to be a part of the exciting things happening at the Hannibal History Museum and the Molly Brown Birthplace, your $20 donation will give us the chance to continue to tell Margaret's story and show how this truly remarkable town of Hannibal influenced a young girl like Margaret to achieve great things. History matters. These stories matter. Ken and I and all of our wonderful volunteers had devoted ourselves to preserving Hannibal's history, and we would really like you to be a part of that effort. Please donate today. We really do thank you for your support. Oh, and by the way, Molly thanks you too.